it's Midnight Raven. I'd like to thank everyone that has recently subscribed. Recently I gained some subscribers. Hello. Today we are going to do another top 5 list. If you haven't checked out the last 2 top 5s, to give you a bit more idea of the previous videos, you should check them out. So basically the top 5 list was a book I bought a while ago, haven't really got round to using it. Picked it up and thought I'd better start using it. Basically it's a book where you put your top 5 lists of different things in, and it looks a bit like this. If you had watched the previous 2, in the first one I technically went through all of this, but we're going through again because I have some new subscribers. So like this. So basically I'll give you an example. The new one says 5 songs that will stay on your playlist forever, and I basically filled in the 5 that I thought, and I thought I would share with my viewers mine, and then in the comments down below you can list your own top 5 for each of these, so I have a bit of an interaction, so I get to know you and you get to know me. So like I said, 5 songs that will stay on your playlist forever. So for me, I'm a bit of a rock, kind of heavy metal. So my first one, if you haven't watched my T-Rex video that has gone up, you will know that I'm a huge T-Rex fan. So it was Mark Bolan's Metal Guru. I think it was the best song they ever did. Him, if you don't know who Him is, you should look him up, H-I-M. It's a really cool band. Funeral of Hearts. That song is so good and it's so romantic in a really dark way. Chemical Romance, Black Parade. Who doesn't know that song? If you don't know that song, why not? Marilyn Manson, Personal Jesus. Yes, he may be a bit controversial, but his music is still pretty awesome. And then the last one is Social Repos. He is a YouTuber online, but he has a song and an album and that, and the song is called Filthy Pride. If you haven't checked that out, you should look up Social Repos, the thing Filthy Pride, and check out the video. It's an awesome video. It's a very catchy, kind of romantic, dark song. You should check him out. Like and subscribe to him as well. So the next one was 5 most annoying catchy songs. So for me, So What by Pink, although it's a really cool rock song, once it gets in your head, it's kind of annoying to get out. The next one is All About the Bass by Meghan Trainor. Yes, it was really good when it came out, but the amount of times you heard it while it was out, like every day, every radio station, even going to the holiday camp, we heard it constantly. The next one is a really cool song. It's called Rockstar by Nickelback. It's a really cool song, but after a while it just got so annoying. If you haven't checked out any of these songs, you can check them out and then you can tell me down below if you think they're as annoying as I do. The next is Sexy and I Know It by LMFAO. Although it's a really good song, after you've heard it for like the 100th time, it gets kind of annoying, although it is kind of catchy. And the last one is Psy's Gangnam Style. Oh my god, Gangnam Style hit the world. His song Gangnam Style hit the world, and it was just everywhere. And even still today, it is probably one of the most played songs everywhere, and I just hear it everywhere I go. So the next one again is about songs you know all the words to. So I have spent years. When I was younger, I was in a choir, so I had to learn music, keep it in my head, and learn all the words. And then from then on, I just remembered every song I ever heard, even if it was trying a snippet of it, I could remember the lyrics, the tune, who it was by, and everything. Kind of cool. So the catchy song, the words I knew to all the songs was Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. I love that song. Not a fan of Taylor Swift, but the song itself is really good. Katy Perry's Chained to the Rhythm. Absolutely love that song. I'm not such a fan of Katy Perry's new look with the whole short Miley Cyrus hair going on. Really preferred her coloured hair where she was crazy and a bit weird. Now she's just weird. Next, Uptown Funk, Bruno Mars. Oh my god, I spent months singing that song over and over when I was in the kitchen cooking. Pink, So What, like I said, although it's a catchy tune, I know all the words to it, and an annoying one. And then Adele, Send My Love, which I thought was such a gorgeous song, but once it gets in your head and the words and everything, it's just so good. And then again on music, at the minute it's a bit of a music theme going through the book. Next, it's 5 artists you would swap lives with. So I put number 1 would be Pink. So although her songs can be kind of annoying and catchy, she really is a good mother, provider, business person, and she's really quirky, which I like. The next one is Madonna. I've been a fan of Madonna since I was old enough to be able to listen to music, sing, dance. I absolutely loved her when I was growing up and still do today. Yes, some people may not like her new music now, but I have watched all the tours she's done, not live, but I wish to at some point. Next is Katy Perry. Katy Perry has a really big career at the minute. She went from a tiny little song to a massive career, and I just kind of found that alluring. Next is Meghan Trainor. I like the whole fact that she doesn't feel she has to conform and be curvy and thin, and that she's portraying a good message to all those girls out there that you don't have to be a stick figure to make it. And the next one is Adele. I love Adele. The fact that she's took the fact that being a big woman doesn't have to stop you having a career, and she's got a beautiful voice, and she's just one of my idols. So we'll do a couple more. 5 most useful inventions. So the useful inventions I put was a car, although I don't drive. Radio, could never be without music. A phone, it's a basic necessity today to need a phone. It is kind of useful, although sometimes it can be annoying. A microwave, love cooking in a microwave. Not a big fan of cooking in general, but a microwave is a really good way of cooking. It's quick, it's easy, it's convenient. And the next one is Coca Cola. If you don't already know, I drink Coca Cola like it's going out of fashion, and I also collect Coca Cola memorabilia, which I will do a video on very soon. I am in the process of trying to work out a way of doing the video with such a huge collection. I might have to break it down into little videos. Next is the 5 most dangerous inventions. Well, I put the internet. However great the internet may be, and I'm currently on it, the internet is also a very dark, dangerous place. Cars, although cars are really cool, they are polluting the world. I know there are companies out there trying to make it better, but for the moment, we're still polluting the world. That's why, that's not why I don't have a car. I mean, I could learn to drive, which would be really cool, because I'd love to. Next would be guns. They bring nothing but trouble, whether it's shooting animals, shooting people. I mean, guns are just bad from the start. The next is planes. Planes aren't dangerous as such, but for me, being in a contained space 20,000 feet up in the air doesn't sound like fun. And the next is obviously drugs. I'm talking about heroin, cocaine, that kind of stuff. All bad for you, unnecessary. We'll just move on. Next is the 5 most important historical figures. Okay, people might differ from me on this, so if you do, put your top 5 down below and maybe why you think I'm wrong. Remember, these are my own personal opinions. Please no bad comments down below about any of them. You know, I'm just having fun, okay? Let's not take it too seriously. So, the 5 most important historical figures, I put Abraham Lincoln. I think although he did some bad stuff, he also did some good stuff throughout his life. Most important historical figures, I put Adolf Hitler. That's very controversial, I know, but he is a very big historical figure who did make a huge impact on the world. That's why I class him as an important historical figure, because he did change a lot of things. Winston Churchill, see, counterbalanced it with Winston Churchill. He literally helped Britain beat the Germans. Next is Edgar Allen Poe. If you don't know who Edgar Allen Poe is, he's a brilliant writer, poet. You should read some of his stuff if you haven't. The Raven is obviously a good one. Midnight Raven. Not me, Midnight Raven, but the thing is called The Raven. You should check that poem out. And the next is Nelson Mandela. He did a great tribute to trying to get equal equalities throughout the world, whether you're black, white, or whatever colour you are. Everyone deserves to be treated the same, and hopefully we'll all learn that eventually, but it does seem a long way off. So we will do just one more. This video is going on a little bit, but we'll just finish this one, which finishes the page. It's 5 things you'd love to be famous for. So I put my fashion sense. I mean, I try and conform to the world sometimes, but I like my own style, like I'm wearing my Whitby top today. My voice is going. I do feel that I have a fashion sense. I love the monochrome scene and I embrace it. My creativeness. I'm making a YouTube video. Look at me. I'm being creative. Traveling. Oh, I'd love to travel. Oh, there are so many places in the world I'd love to see. I'd love to visit Japan. I'd love to visit France. I'd love to come and visit America. There are so many good places out there that I'd love to visit, and hopefully I'll get to do so. My singing. I spent many years from about the age of 5 learning to sing, being in a choir, and now all I do now is I sing in my bathroom and my kitchen to myself. It's sad, really. And YouTubing. Yes, I'd like to be famous for YouTubing. All my little subscribers out there, thank you so much. I don't want to be famous for YouTubing. It is a big egotistical kind of thing to say, I want to be famous. But you know, I like the fact that you're watching me. And I watch your channels as well. So that was the lists for this video. If you differ on any of these lists, you're more than welcome to put your top 5 down below. Check out the last 2 videos of the top 5's. This is a cool little book, and we are going to continue until we finish the book. I think it's really interesting. You get to learn a bit about me, and if you comment down below with yours, I'll get to learn a bit about you. So if you like my videos, like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. I will put the list down below of all my social media, and I am now on Snapchat as well. So if anyone wants to put their Snapchat name down below, I would quite happily subscribe to you on there, or Instagram, Twitter. If you'd like to leave your list down below, I would quite happily subscribe to your channels as well. So take care, thanks for watching, and I will see you very soon for another video. Bye.